Good. Oh. Yes, I'm aware. I'm on. How's it going, everybody? Kyle here from the Genreverse YouTube channel. Thank you for joining the live stream. Is my mic on? That's something I need to make sure of. Like I said, I'm Kyle here on the Genreverse. It's good to be working. If you guys have been fans of the channel for a while, you know things have been kind of tough. We are pretty much all caught up on seasonals, which is good. And I've actually got a couple of episodes of Fate done. So hopefully that one and our other back catalog shows will be returning in short order. While you're at it, if you like what you see in all of our reactions, if you like watching me do some live streams, please subscribe. Trying to reach 10,000 by the end of the year. It's really nerve-wracking to try to get 950 subs in just over a month, but I believe in you guys. Anime reactions, reviews, podcasts covering all sorts of stuff, and our content goes up over at lrmonline.com, where you can go every day for all entertainment news, written articles, celebrity interviews from the LRM YouTube channel, Genreverse content, and more. Pretty cool site, been around for a long time. Did you guys like the dog? Did you guys like seeing the dog? Let's see here, 2 Big Macs with a Coke. Oh, good burger. Nice reference there, Rico. Riza's joining us today. I like to occasionally joke that she's the supervisor. I don't know what she can actually watch from right there, but yeah, she's supervising today. Got some people in the room, so thank you guys for hanging out. Let's get to work. I still need a second stream deck. I keep looking over here for my buttons to control OBS, and then I got to remind myself, no, genius, you've got your editing tools on there right now. I'm gonna give my mic a little bit of volume. All right. How's it going, everyone? I hope your weekend's going all right. You're going to need to see the dog's credentials. Well, I mean, her name is Riza Hawkeye, so she's got some credentials for supervising anime work, right? Let me transition this screen over. And let me lower my background music and give a test of the editing. Brawl Stars, I'm editing that reaction right now. This is the Ranma episode 8 reaction. So as soon as I'm done with this, as soon as I'm done with the work part, then I'll get it up to you guys. All right. I'm just adjusting some volume here. Give me a moment. Yeah. Oh, you retracted it. It's okay. Don't sweat it. You don't have to retract. It's all right. And Bag the Nani, you're the one that just joined the server, aren't you, Bag? Or am I just combining new people in new things? We got a Discord server, by the way, guys. You should totally check it out. Nope, that's you. Dr. Stone fan. Alrighty. Welcome aboard. I'm glad you enjoyed our Dr. Stone reactions. And yes, I think Ranma is more than worth a watch. Alright, you guys ready to watch some Ranma? I am. Alright. It will take me a little bit to get into the flow of everything like it normally does. What type of silly recap? So if I am quiet at first, forgive me. What type of silly recap are we gonna get? What type of silly recap are we gonna get? Right. Plus, I've got more people in the room than normal, so you guys are making me nervous.
Magic.
All right, getting that going. Favorite or best? Because I'll be honest, I freaking adore the hell out of Ranma. I love watching Ranma. Um, I mean, I really enjoy Dawn to Dawn too. I really do. It'd be really hard to pick between those two for different reasons. They both are scratching something unique for me, at least. I would probably give a slight edge to Dawn to Dawn, but I'm really enjoying Ranma one half. Yeah, you see, there's not too much to this. Some of those are cute. There's me just kind of explaining. Sometimes I like those things. Sometimes I don't so much. They're like, okay. I didn't need it.
I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it.
No, not necessarily.
One was like,
Yeah. So yeah, Dawn to Dawn would get a slight edge. What about you, Bag? Or should I call you Noni?
I feel well
Or
taken
am I misreading the name in general? Is that Napoleon? My dad used to read me a Napoleon. I don't know if you'd call it a biography, but a book about Napoleon when I was real little. I actually have the copy that he used to read to me from. He gave it to me to read to our son Lucas. He doesn't have the same interests as I did back then, or for that. People usually just call you Bag. Okay, that'll work. What's your recommendation for January right now? And yes, I agree, Bag. Dawn to Dawn keeps one upping itself.
like
Okay, so we are doing OP and ice skating. So I like to give, kind of what I'm doing about my edits. I don't know if you guys like that or not. But I do. Anyways, it helps me fill time because it feels just odd being here in silence. Sakamoto Days. All right. I'll have to check it out. Retro, I hope you enjoy our reaction. It's a relatively, 28 minutes is the current end point. And you can see we've got a lot of talking going on, 25 minutes to the credits. So a couple hours. I hope. I did do a Fate edit today. I was actually supposed to do a freaking Fate edit yesterday. I even did the thumbnail for it. See, look, there you go. I was gonna do this yesterday. Um, then as soon as I had published the link, hey, I'm going live in like 10 minutes, we get a call from the school nurse. Lucas's oxygen levels were low. He was having really bad cough, and they were concerned about pneumonia, which after getting him to
I remember those days.
urgent care, he did turn out to have a mild case of pneumonia, so I didn't get to do the Fate reaction. But uh, 2 videos in a day. Yay. Thank you, Bag. I hope he does too. He is doing better today over yesterday. The antibiotics seem to be benefiting him. And then we get a call, or not a call, but my mom messaged that my dad wasn't feeling well, and he's supposed to go for um, an angiogram next week, and he needs heart valve replacement surgery, but they got to do the angiogram to figure out which procedure they need to do, what the full case looks like on the inside. And he's sick and he's at urgent care now too. And it's like, man, don't need him to be sick. He needs this heart surgery as soon as possible. He's a very angry man. Makes me angry. So him having heart valve issues with his stress and anger levels, and I mean like not like anger as in like out there beating people up, but he gets very intense. He he hates with a passion, and boy does he have a lot of hate for what he considers to be stupid people like bad drivers or someone taking too long at a self checkout. Overstresses himself. Ah, and it's like, dude, you got a weak valve right now. Don't get angry, man. And I know something that'll help chill him out, but he won't ever use that substance, you know. But oh, I hope your grandpa does all right, uh, and doesn't pop a valve like my dad is constantly trying to do. So, anyways, I'm surprised I've gotten the amount of work done that I have because it's been a stressful while.
It's a boy. What was it, Mrs. Nesbit?
Wilbur was the pig.
What was it, Mrs. Nesbit?
I feel like probably after this talking. No, I just it ain't my bag, baby. It's not bad. It's not bad. Eek. Yeah, if it's your first day, don't sweat it. Hate it.
Mm.
Oh man, they're actually doing it in order. What, the Sakamoto show you're talking about? Or you mean the Ranma episodes?
Mm.
Everything to do with her. Everything to do with her. The way I understand is it is very much following the manga more to a T. I think someone likened this to they likened it to uh, Dragon Ball Z Kai. That's the one that cuts out like a lot of the filler and stuff, right? I don't know how true that is because I've not seen the original Ranma. But I did ask in this reaction, and for all of you guys here that like Ranma that have seen both, when this season does end, Christine and I would like to go back and see what filler was added to, the same content from the original. So when this ends, someone's out there watching that last reaction. Excuse me. Let us know like what original episode we could watch up to where we won't get a head. Please and thank you. Now, one thing I have to do as I'm working, whoopsie, I have a tendency to forget to come back in, and when they've got top subtitles, drop down the thing unless I'm watching it. So, uh, or unless I do it as I'm going along. And I saw some top text. I don't worry too much about just like clarification, like if it's a translation of a Japanese lettering, like a place or something like that book title, unless it's important. But when they're talking, I try to get it as I'm editing. Lest I forget. That's right. The subtitles on Netflix were being silly. So I need to push this a little over the edge. We have not um we have not watched ReZero yet, Bag. Look out for that next year. As soon as we are done with all of the JJK recordings, uh, then we will be starting to record ReZero along with a couple of other shows. Last time I did a live edit, they guessed that we will also next year be doing what is it? The Saga of Tanya the Evil. Okay, go in here and drop this. There we go. Wait, what? Wait, what? 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 Sorry, my finger was on the wrong button. I kept trying to hit pause, but yeah. Uh, awesome. I hope we do. I was disappointed to learn that it's got a lot of extra long episodes, and I hate editing long episodes. You guys have no idea how demoralizing it is to be like, because you know this, I know you guys didn't quite get to see it, but the like unedited, I had kind of prepped this up a bit, and the unedited raw video is like 30 some odd minutes for a 23-minute episode of anime. And by the time you get it all cut down to where it's just the reaction part, uh you got a good sense of where how long it's going to take. But on those longer episodes, you know if we add 6-7 minutes to 30 minutes, then we're adding almost 10 minutes to something that's 40 minutes by the time you do the introduction and the uh, outro, all your talking, your little kind of mini review at the end. Yeah, what is going on? Why is it saying I'm dropping frames? You guys had too many issues watching? I haven't seen too many issues. Everything seems to be moving all right. Okay, I'm gonna carry on. Let me know if there starts being an issue with the stream. Okay, thanks, Bag. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Like my bitrate says it's fine, but it's like, oh, we've got a semi-weak connection, but my internet service provider, like my ISP, everything like that is fine. It's good. This has happened a few times while doing these live streams recently. Oh God, that sounds awful. 2 hours. Oh my God. Well, thanks, Bag, and hope to see you in the Discord server. Some guys, Discord server link down below. Hop on in. And thanks so much for joining and hanging out. Yeah, YouTube is handling that automatically today. I'm experimenting with it. As far as like letting YouTube handle placements. Also seeing how it does with performance, because hold on. Are there plain Janes out there? Yes. Okay. Anecdotally, it seems that non-monetized things, even though YouTube can actually run ads that you on videos that you don't necessarily monetize yourself, and I forget, I think they can only do like beginning and end ones, not necessarily like mid-roll, but I might be wrong on that. But it does seem like anytime that they can put mid-roll, or you can by monetizing your video, it seems to matter as far as like the push that it gets. So, zombie cookies, or Zomky now. How's it going? And Charlie, hi. Oh, and I forgot to put a new, let's see, ice skates. That's right, I was going to start a new timestamp here. Even though it's a little bit past, because we started talking. Oh, no, I guess I could put it right here. Missing pig.
What was it, Mrs. Nesbit?
Okay. Oh, yeah, Ryoga's missing. God dang, dude. Plain Jane's. But I mean, come on now. Today's not necessarily. I don't. Go right there.
Just a jerk.
Bit of a jerk. This is true. He's changing. Okay, we got more top subtitles. Now what I can do is just take this. Where are you at again? Zombie? Or Zomki? I forget. It is definitely almost 1600 here on the east coast of the United States of America. Where are they at? Here they are. And Christine and I actually almost recorded some JJK today, but I was having issues getting our set up, and I was spiraling, and I knew we needed to do Ranma, so I couldn't edit it, or we couldn't watch it. We'll do some more JJK tomorrow. Yes. But at least they ain't ugly. I mean, come on now. Fairly a plain Jane. Okay, and then here's more. Right here. I go on till right there. Four a.m. 9. Rico 9. 2-9. Yeah, it would be on the opposite side. So somewhere in the Pacific Islands, or something like uh Australia, New Zealand. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
No, she's not.
are kind of out of sync. Again, that was Vietnam. I think that's right because once I think the first time you had I had found that out, I think I made a reference to the movie Good Morning Vietnam. I think so. Again, that was the spider. Yes. Well, I didn't make the reference this time. I referenced me making the reference. But yeah. I want to cut a little bit of that out. Yes. Is that her brother?
Probably.
Partner? Oh. What you studying, Zonky? Gotta leave this because she's abusing the hell out of that guy. Like, do you mean like she's your like girlfriend? Because my God, man.
Really exhausting.
I mean, I might be down with the violence. Electrical engineering is cool. It's a good field. At least here in the United States, it's a good field to be in. I need to put a marker here for hurt so good clip. There we go. Come on, baby, make not a good idea. Oh, okay. Got a hurt ankle. I guess that hurt ankle just does not matter in this show anymore. Skating partner. I'm gonna. Don't you dare freeze up on me. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna put this part in there where she says she recognizes them. It helps transition to my thought a bit better.
Fires.
Well, thank you for dropping in, Zomki. I appreciate the support. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Best of luck with your studies and any exams you got coming up. Why not? You think she's gonna back down from it? Why not? Why not? Look down from a challenge? Come on now. This dude is a creep. Oh, dude, she did not ask for that. Oh. Yeah, he's a creep. Uzumaki, Uzumaki, Uzumaki. I am adjusting my microphone here, so I'm gonna reduce the volume a bit. The magic of editing. You guys have no idea how many times I'm in an edit. I have to like drop volume so you don't hear. And I can't catch them all. I'm gonna end up leaving a few in there accidentally, but I do try to get rid of them. Don't want to mess with this curse. It's good, Rico. Like I've really been enjoying this. Is the do you guys know if the what is it? Urusei Yatsura? Did I say it right? I heard that remake is really, really good. Is it really, really good? Anyone left watching? Please let me know. I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering how it's spelled, because in that's how I try to pronounce a lot of things that are in Japanese. Is I've at least got the spelling in my mind. So, yeah. And as long as it's not too close to an English or anglicized name, like how I was saying Dan to Dan for 7 episodes, I'm generally good at most pronunciations, except knowing when a U is or isn't pronounced in Japanese. Like that one I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. I know sometimes it's very pronounced, and I don't mean just very pronounced as in like someone pronounces it veryly, but it is, heard and it's very obvious that it's in there. And then there's other times where you just skip it. I don't know the rules. Can you fight? You do. It says let alone synchronized ice.
So
Let's see here. Ankle. Oh, good idea. How long after? Let's see. That's 3. And this is at 7ish. So yeah, we could probably. Come on, baby. We could probably do that right here. We'll put in a new. This will be a challenge. Whoops. Is made. Screw it. Typos don't. Excuse me, matter. I have to change. I have to type it into YouTube anyways. You guys don't want to mess with this curse. I don't think I can really cut anything out of there. Right? I know, right? Time for a new partner. Time for a new partner. Okay, we'll go with it right there. That's just barely 2 minutes, but see, I like giving you guys more time stamps, but it does get frustrating typing it in. It seems like such a small thing to complain about, but all those little things really add up in my life. So time for a new partner. I like it more when my timestamps can cover like 3.5 to 4.5 minutes. And yeah, Ranma's jealous as all hell. Akane gets jealous too, man. These two are freaking stupid for each other. It's ridiculously cute. To quote another great romance anime, they really are quite cute. Uh Kaguya-sama. That's one I wish we had been able to do reactions to as well. I mean, you're not really a womanizer, but you
To women.
yeah.
Her.
I mean, he is kind of almost got it for older. Man, why is he such a d-bag? I mean, we know why he is. I say it in here as like somewhere in this reaction. I say he's basically the boy pulling on the girl that he likes pigtails, constantly pulling on her pigtails. Mm, no. Yeah, I don't know really that I need most of this, so let's see here. Mm. All right, so I don't have enough time for the walk home, so this will be walk home and eating. I might have to change the title in a bit. Or the timestamp title. No. Damn. Can't really cut anything out right there. Nah. I need to find somewhere, just little something to kind of snip. We'll go with that. Save. Why are you in girl form anyways? Ah, I hate it when they do that. See? Okay, I know it's kind of hard to see, but right here, Ranma's saying button it, right? Right here, Akane starts talking. The subtitles, I don't know how well you guys can see the subtitle there, but the subtitles are still on Ranma for like several frames after Akane starts talking. And I've mentioned how much I hate leaving like frames of something on that I'm not using. Just like real quick, because it'll look so ridiculous, but I don't want all of this on there. It's not necessary, and it hurts the it makes the claims more likely. Hmm. Nah, I could might be able to do this. Let's see. Does this flow well enough? Yeah, okay, that works. I got rid of a little bit more than I had originally intended.
You were right. You were right. You got it. Good job, Christine. It's not lame to not know.
But it's not bad.
Oh, goodness.
Right. Whoa. Right, here we go.
Oh, goodness.
That'll work.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, the kiss does happen in this episode. Obviously, it's happening right here.
Dude, stop trying to lay your lips on everyone.
Or not yet, but it does happen.
Your lips on everyone. This is the first thing she's done that's been.
Damn, I can't really... Okay, good. There we go. Okay. Got rid of about 2 seconds there. That'll be good. Enough, I think.
It's not lame to not know how to.
You like this? Well, because it's probably...
Where did the skating start? Let's see. That's 10:36. Ooh. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a challenge and a challenge and walk home. It's all right that the meal part happens right here. We're gonna move this forward for the skating. Right here. Right. And Ranma on ice. There we go.
Why are you in girl form, anyways?
Man, we're carrying right along. We are about 12 minutes of edited time in, with about 12 minutes to go before the credits. It's this has been going on for 46 minutes. I'm doing quite well.
This is the first thing she's done that's been positive. His head. Oh, is it just ice fighting? We're just doing hockey without the hockey?
It's like hockey, but just the good parts. Why didn't I say that during the reaction, man? That's a good one. It's hockey, just the good part. No, I love hockey. Like I'm actually a big hockey fan, so I think the majority of hockey is the good parts. The fights are just the best part. Oh, I don't like that guy at all.
Oh my god.
All right. This is a I was not looking forward to editing this part because of you want to leave stuff it looks really good, but it is way too long of a segment to leave uncut. Oh, give me a moment. Just gonna stretch a little bit, guys. Sorry. I'm old. Oh. 1 second. While I stretch, you may look at my dog. What are you doing back there? She's stretching too. Hi, baby. There's a good girl. Yes, you are. Oh. Shake, shake, shake. Oh. Hi, move. No, you're in the way. You're in the way. All right. Whew. Well, let's carry on, shall we? Okay. Just kind of gotta find places where I can cut a few moments out without it looking too choppy. And you definitely want to get some of these in there because they're hilarious. Like her stepping on all their faces is pretty fun. Hold on, let me check this. It deals with my dad. Holy crap, 30 messages. What? Uh cultures. Strep test. Uh he's complaining about being in the room for an hour. Okay, so he does not have strep throat. They're checking for pneumonia. Be weird for my son and his grandfather to have pneumonia at the same time. Being God, how far away are they? I don't know, it's like 12 like 11 and a half hours drive away.
Oh my god. Oof.
You hope ReZero ends up on your guys' poll or watch list soon. Well, good news, Underground Kings. Welcome to the stream. 1 and 2. We will be doing ReZero next year.
Spin your partner move was
We've got, what, 15, 16 episodes of JJK left to record, and then we're going to start recording ReZero. But unlike we've done in the past, and why we're on such a big hiatus or break from the back catalog stuff, not really on a break, just trying to get enough edited that we don't have breaks anymore. ReZero we won't be releasing until that whole first season at minimum is recorded, with the majority of it edited, and that way we can do 2 episodes a week for sure. I want to be a whole season ahead. I don't want to get behind like we have with others. Fate is likely to be the first of the back catalog shows that will come back. There's only 4 left to edit, and I just want to get 2 of those done because there's already 2 edited right now. I want to get 2 more edited before I start releasing them, and that gives me enough breather room on those last 2. You guys will get 2 a week until it's finished. I wish we had a Patreon. I wish we did. We don't. I don't have enough. That is a possibility with the new method of doing things where we edit them before we put them up. That is probably going to be a good time. So make sure you're subscribed here, of course, and join the Discord if you do Discord, because I usually announce things there easily because community posts take up a notification slot on YouTube, and yeah, so if and when we get one going, you guys will know. Now, where was that Pittsburgh black and gold at, guys?
Mm.
Oh, thanks. Awesome. Oh God, they're not. Like I said, I'll announce stuff like that as I can. Oh, Konosuba was such a good time. Have you, for those of you like Underground that saw our Konosuba reactions, have you seen Shimoneta? And how sad is it that we had unfortunately already watched Shimoneta before we were doing reactions? Because, man, that was a show I really wish we were doing reactions for. Shimoneta's another level, man. Are there some really good audiobook versions of light novels? Because, man, I could probably consume light novel material more if I could do audiobooks. Shimoneta, so close on your spelling, but I believe it's got an O in it. Really etchy comedy. All sorts of anything that would make you, yeah, Shimoneta. Anything that is etchy, anything that is dirty is banned for the greater good. And you've got, of course, a bunch of teenagers, high schoolers, and whatnot, trying to save the world of smut for the next generations. And it's over the top. I'm not sure what your native language is. The Japanese dub is great. The English dub was hilarious as well. Yeah, it's a good time.
Not if you can still not stand on ice.
Mm-hmm.
Not if you can still not stand on ice.
Mm-hmm. Who is picking on him?
He's so unstable he became
I want to cut some stuff out here, but
on ice.
Mm-hmm.
don't know what I can really cut.
Who is pick?
I'm gonna cut a little bit of that out.
Who is picking on him?
Prison school. Someone's mentioned prison school to us multiple times. 1 second, guys. I'm not gonna put on break. Saris is pounding at the door, so let me see what that's about. Oh. What? What? It's not time. You got like 30 minutes, cat. No. Please go. What, buddy? I'm on stream, but I can't check out. No, not yet. When I'm on break, I'll check it out. It's getting close to dinner time for the animals, and the cat is up here begging a whole like half hour freaking early. Okay, Rico is one of those that has recommended prison school. Yeah, the cat, and she's back, and then the boy has been coughing a whole bunch. He won't take cough drops. But he's recently started messing with Unreal Engine, the Unreal editor, and making his own games. And I put air quotes because he's really just using mostly pre-rendered or readily available assets, but he's learning, and that's the important part. And I guess he made something with bleeding walls, which is something I've always wanted. And for context for the bleeding walls thing, um, the Simpsons Halloween special, the very very first one, they have to stay at a house, and to get the house, you got to spend one night and you get this inheritance, and in it the walls bleed, and I always make a joke about wanting bleeding walls, and the wife's like, no, it's too messy. I'll figure it out.
Oh, poor thing.
So unstable. Oh.
Oh, poor thing.
Man, Rico, I was watching Aqua Teen when it was on when it was airing on TV the first go around. I am almost 40 years old. Of course I've seen. No, yeah, I've seen it. I was a big fan for a while, and then when the Moonanites took over for Doctor Weird, I guess I wasn't doing mind altering substances at that point, so I didn't get it anymore. I mean, I still got it, but I just didn't enjoy it. I love Doctor Weird. Gentlemen, behold. Behold what? Am I not invisible? No. Why not? I love Doctor Weird, man. Oh, was there? I liked MC was it MC Chris does the MCP pants character, the spider, which I'm guessing is a reference to it, interdimensional spider maybe.
Damn. Does that mean he can't turn back into human because it'll choke him and lop off his head?
I liked it. I've got 3 seasons, I think 2 or 3 seasons on DVD in the bedroom. I was bigger into C Lab 2021. Love that one. I was bigger into things like Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, uh, and of course Venture Brothers, Metalocalypse, freaking brilliant, Robot Chicken. Oh, here it comes. Here it
I
comes.
really don't like these two.
Here, I'm not going to let you see the whole reaction. I'm just going to kind of skip over that because I'm going to leave it all in. So, ha! You guys will have to come back and watch the reaction once it's published.
Probably for multiple reasons. Oh, poor Ranma.
Well, I got to make sure you come back and watch the other video.
Mm.
It won't take us too much longer to get there. Let's see. Where does he grab him at? Right. Christine's talking there. Maybe right around here. 10 minutes to over 14. Yeah, that's good. So we'll say the kiss. You know what I haven't been doing? I have not been paying attention for top subtitles. Give me a second. Let me scrub for that real quick. Like, while I'm scrubbing that, I can increase the background music so it's not completely dead silent. And give me a moment. My son so desperately needs some attention. I can hear him outside the door. 1 second. Let me text Christine. Sorry, I'm messaging Christine. All right. I want to finish this up so I can get to spending time with him and her. You know, it's holiday season. It's time to be watching some of our favorite shows, holiday episodes. Bob's Burgers actually has a lot of really good Thanksgiving episodes. Now, I know Japan does Christmas from a very consumer, secular point of view. They're into the shopping gifts. They're into the decorations and stuff like that. I wish there were more anime with Christmas episodes the way we think of a Christmas episode of like a sitcom. Like I mentioned, even animated stuff like Bob's Burgers or more. I almost said Tool Time. The show Tool Time is on. Home Improvement. I see. That's just that hurt. I'm not gonna bother with the top subtitles for just that hurt. The squealing girls saying "Let me hold you." I'm not gonna worry about that one. Okay. All right. So let me drag that along. Give it a save, and yeah.
Poor Ranma.
And I will go ahead and turn down this background music again.
Yeah.
That's just gross.
Mm.
Whoops. Turn auto ripple back on. Okay, my dad's chest x-ray was negative for pneumonia, which is good because, like I said, he's got that heart, the angiogram next week. So hopefully he can just beat back whatever bug he's got. Get the angiogram done so that way he can get the
No.
scheduled for the valve surgery.
It's not so much out of the blue. Blue.
Whoops. Didn't mean to click on that. All right. We've been going for well over an hour, and we're almost at time to feed the animals, and I guess Christine's not checking her phone again. So I'm going to take a quick break, guys. Go take care of the animals. Try to take care of Lucas, and I'll come back and we'll finish this up. We don't have too much longer. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be right back. 10 minutes or less. If we can find the right window. All right, here we go. A little bit of a shorter break. I'm back. I'll do a quick reset. I'm Kyle here on the Genreverse YouTube channel. We got a lot of really great content here. If you have never checked it out before, welcome to the channel. Please do give us a subscribe. We are trying to reach 10,000 by the end of the year. So I need 950 some odd more, or we need 950 some odd more. Lots of anime reactions, reviews, podcasts covering everything in geek, pop culture, entertainment. Our reviews and podcasts go up at lrmonline.com, where you can also get all sorts of written entertainment news, aggregation of like actual, real, official news. We get press releases, there's reviews, there's leaks and rumors coverage. Not that we do a lot of leaks ourselves or anything like that. But Cam, one of our senior editors and writers there, does a really good job at filtering through the leaks and rumors BS. And hey, we do we do have celebrity interviews and red carpet events on the LRM YouTube channel. So lots of cool stuff. LRM's where I got my start in this business. And all of our podcasts and stuff used to be on the LRM YouTube channel, but algorithmically it's geared towards interviews and the like. So we started the Genreverse, and here we are, my baby, all grown, coming up on 3 years next year. We had like a soft launch in December of 21, but the full thing went forward in January of 22.
Rightly so. Bring it on.
I will say in this next part of my editing, as I've got what, 7-ish minutes left to cut through. I'm gonna probably talk a little less. Gave my son his nighttime meds a little too early. I was very distracted, and I'm running low on brain power, so I can't multitask as much. He's okay. I mean, it's not the meds aren't going to hurt him. It's not like he had double doses. He's just going to get tired earlier, most likely. I mean, most likely he will get tired. Not that's the most likely effect. That's what's going to happen. Those are designed for that, I guess. I was seeing if I could cut my throat clearing out right there or not.
Ooh.
I was right. She just didn't check her messages. I love my wife. I love her so very much. She is amazing. But my God, the amount of open tabs and notifications on her phone is frightening.
Ooh.
Okay, that'll work.
Strike. Now there was one left. Ooh.
So we got the kiss. No, I think we might be able to get through the dance of death. 14, 18, yeah, okay. And then we get into after that. So I'm going to let this one chapter stand. We need one of these because there are top subtitles. The Dance of Death part might be worth having. Right. There. Extend this out. That down a bit.
Dude, it's ice. Dude, it's ice. Just will slip.
Hmm.
Oh, crap. I didn't make a...
Dude, it's ice.
Okay, there we go.
Dude, it's ice.
That works.
Will slip.
Hmm.
Ow. Ow.
Need a little bit...
Ow.
There we go. That's enough. You started watching this actual episode there, Rico? That's cool. Hi, Pi Ka, I'm guessing. I might be wrong, but no, because E sounds either way. Thanks for hanging out here and checking out our reactions. I'm glad you enjoy them, and I'm glad to hear that this remake is doing your guys' stuff, doing your one of your favorite shows justice, doing your childhood justice. Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay. Drop that down. Snip that a bit. Gonna need this one again. Right there. And then take these back here. How long do they take me? So depends on the depends. I can get them done sometimes when they're simple and we don't have too much to say that makes it longer. Hour and a half on just the main part of the editing. Usually and that's like on the faster end of things. Like right now we're at about an hour and a half of this live stream, but I prepped this before I got it, before I started the stream. So I'd already synced the audio, cut the beginning and the end off, found the cold open clip. I had done all of that before we even started the stream. I would say an average of probably 2.5 hours ish. For most of the reactions, everything from beginning to end, including the thumbnail, 2.5 to 3 for that. I'm hoping that I can do faster in the future. Honestly, I want Christine back to helping, even though she wasn't as fast as like, and I'm not fast, even though she wasn't able to have as much turnout as I do right now, she's a big plus, a big benefit, and very tired trying to get us all caught up on these seasonals these last month. I'm hoping she'll be back to editing soon.
He moved. He hasn't even moved.
Uh,
Oh my god.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I don't think there's enough revenge. I don't think there's enough.
all right, right here will be the next time stamp. This will be probably something like back home or something like that. Not really. To be all honest, as far as like monetization, I definitely don't. We definitely don't get enough on the return for 3 hours of work. But it's not just about the money right now; it's about the potential. Um, we're at almost 10,000 subs, and we are going to be trying to start a Patreon, not necessarily to put a whole bunch of stuff behind a paywall or anything like that. I still think the overwhelming majority of reactions we would do would end up on YouTube, with the exception of some things that might be borderline H word. So think of, you know, a harem in the labyrinth of another world. Probably wouldn't do that on YouTube, but don't know. It would be a place for like uncut stuff, even though we show a good chunk of the reactions on YouTube. That's my cat knocking at the door. Hold on. They've already been fed. She just wants in here now. Come on. Riza, are you coming in here too? Hurry up. Everyone get in here. Bug me some more, why don't you? Alright. Many of you guys know Saris. Say hi. She's the one literally pounding at the door. Yeah, and that's the other thing. We do our best to make sure that it's important to me to fit the spirit of fair use, which is one of the biggest pillars being not being a replacement for the source material, a substitute for the source material. And I like to think the way we've cut it, the overlay that we use, the focus being on Christine and I, the amount of pausing and running commentary, I would like to think that we definitely are not a good substitute for the source material. But yeah, there are some that are more iffy than others. And it doesn't matter what we think about fair use. Japan is very, very different.
You would be too. No, wait. You.
Oh yeah. And not just that, but some shows are more sensitive. So the please stand by overlay that we use, I know you guys, it's probably really hard to see. I can't zoom it in easily, but I usually have the opacity set between 55 and 57 on most shows. Any lower than 55 and almost every show gets picked up for us. How some of these other channels seem to show so much more, I don't know. But even then, if you're on our Discord, I'll share screenshots of whenever things, sometimes when things get claimed. And you know, if you watch our videos, you know everything's pretty covered, pretty well cut. We have the audio chorus effect on there, the whole 9 yards, and we will still get things caught. And I'll have to set that opacity sometimes 59 to 62% to get things through. Some of it depends on the length of a scene. So if I don't cut enough, you see all these like little cuts here. If I don't cut enough and there's more than a certain amount of time, and the sensitivity is different for each show, but you know, one show, if you have like 20 seconds of uncut, it'll get claimed visually. But if I go back in and up the opacity for 10 of those 20 seconds, and these are just round numbers, not exact, then it gets it through. And it's frustrating like that, because like I said, I think we already do pretty good at making sure that we are not a substitute for the source material. And I'm glad you enjoy the references there. Pi or P? Pi? I'm going to go with pi. Until I'm corrected.
Call her on right in Bakane.
P. Okay, so Pikachu. Got it. That works. I mentioned that earlier. I was like, the E sound for the I. Well, yeah, I figured it was just like a screen name thing.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Making sure it made sense. Uh,
No, probably was close with Kodachi, but not quite.
the show is so good.
She does.
Okay, so right about here. The kiss you're talking about, yeah, it's pretty awful. You don't just walk up to someone and I mean, look, in general, because we have the space, Americans are pretty fond of personal space. It's the remake, G56, and it's a pretty good remake at that. But we're used to personal space, right? Um, because we have it. And I don't like people violating my personal space by standing too close to me in line. Like there's space. It's a Walmart or it's a Target or it's a freaking American 7-Eleven. There's space. Don't stand so close to me. Or no, the songs don't stand too close to me. Anyways, um, but once you actually physically touch me, let alone someone kissing me without my wanting, don't do that to people, man. Boy to boy, girl to girl, doesn't matter. Girl to boy, don't freaking do it. It's messed up. Also, the rest of the world needs to get with the whole personal space thing. Just saying, it's pretty cool here, man. Go your whole day and not have to touch anyone. Oh yeah, I know there's lots of places that have decent personal space. I'm being a little tongue in cheek about it for the fun of it, but it's not like that everywhere. And there are lots of places where personal space is granted, but it's still a little closer than what I'm used to. Even in Germany people definitely were conserving more space than I felt was necessary. Standing in line, things like that. Go from the recommended 2 meters to the. Where is that? I want to move there. 5 meters of personal space. Yay. Norway. I am not quite sure how or why. I'm happy for it though, but we have had quite a few uh, uh, Nordic fans. We've on our Discord, I believe there's one or two Norwegians, and I believe a a Swede or two, and I think there's someone from Finland. Like I think we're running the gamut, man.
She does. She does.
We're trying to collect all the blondes and redheadeds.
She does. She does. She does.
See, this is too long, right? Here. Move that there. Move that there. The funniest thing here in a lot of parts in the States was, you know, definitely 6 feet is a bit more than you would normally get, but it was just like everyone was okay with it, and it still continues to this day in a lot of places. I don't know if it's just conditioning or people got used to it, but people will generally, if the space is there, give even more than before. Um, Belgium. What do I know about Belgium? Chocolate fries. I'm joking. Was it NATO headquarters or is it UN headquarters are in Belgium? I forget which one it is. Uh, but we've had a lot of U.S. military there because of whichever one it is, NATO or NATO or UN. It's NATO, and UN's headquartered here. What am I thinking? It's freaking NATO, Kyle. Duh. The UN is headquartered here in the good old United States in New York City. And waffles. Yep. Can't forget the Belgian waffles. Uh, got to travel a decent amount of Europe. Not really a decent amount of Europe. Got to travel a relatively decent amount for most Americans. I'll say that much. Um, we were stationed in Germany for 3 years, but one of those years I was in Afghanistan and Kuwait. My wife was born in Germany. We traveled all over Germany, saw Ireland. She got to go to Austria, the Netherlands. Had a lot of fun. Now I'm afraid that my memes folder would get me arrested in the United Kingdom, so I'm not sure if I'll ever get to see the UK. They're really not good on free speech in the UK these days, it seems. If anything could potentially hurt anyone's feelings, it's illegal now. I mean, hell, what was it? The UN or not the UN, the EU, or was it the UK only, or was it the EU in general that was looking at trying to use like copyright law and things like that to fight against memes that could be considered mean? Yeah, UK got no jokes policy. It does seem like that, and I'm not lying. Like I would love to go visit, and I won't post any memes while I'm there. But are you guys going to arrest me because I once added the Metropolitan Police when I saw that they arrested someone? Um, uh, for something that really they shouldn't have been arrested for, and I called them out on it. Like, am I on a list? Is there a place I can call to find out if I'm on a list? Because as an American, I've definitely said F the king a couple of times.
Exactly. It's none of your business.
Beyond the fact that Ranma's first kiss was forced from a boy. Being forced, period, is awful. Didn't really make too much comment. I don't think we made any comment on it being from a boy, because no matter who it came from, it's not good to be forced. Now, for Ranma, who appears to be a heterosexual dude, it probably has an extra layer of issue because it was someone that he's not, attracted to, a gender that he's not romantically or physically attracted to, from what I can tell, which could come up with all sorts of additional potential issues for him or anyone else. But just having a kiss forced on you in general is gross.
Equally.
What'd you think of the episode, Rico?
Ooh, she said your shit's weak. She said your shit's weak.
Like I've said, I don't mind occasionally leaving the curse words in, but sometimes it's just funnier to use the censorship sound. Yeah. Um, and you'll notice that I forget sometimes and I just let them go through,
It's weak.
or it's funnier to let them go through at that moment.
She said it's weak.
The only time that I really censor it on purpose is if it's in the first few moments at the beginning, because that does affect monetization. Or if there's a lot of them in a row, because that'll also affect monetization. Plus, usually, if there's a lot of foul language in a row, it's funnier if it's censored, even more funny than one out of the blue.
Ooh, she said it's weak. Ooh, she said it's weak.
Okay, that sounds fine. But yeah, having a whole bunch would be funny. Well, thank you, P. Ka, for hanging out. And I will have this up hopefully in the very, very near future. Like very near future. We're almost done. So here, let you guys all enjoy us staring at them. I will just do a little bit of time compression here. So, excuse me, since there's no real music or sounds or anything, it being sped up won't look too weird.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough, Rico. Thanks for sharing your thoughts on it.
Of all,
Not if I kiss you first.
of all the things to fight over.
It's just like 9 months later, there's a baby, and you're just like, yeah, what? See, we're gonna one up each other. Just work together. I'm telling you, it really could end up 9 months later. Two young guys.
No one interrupt. No one interrupt.
Yeah, he chickened
There
out.
you go. So
Offering.
well.
She was offering though. It wouldn't have been necessarily.
I'm going to add one more timestamp here. I'm going to say, we're going to say kissing dare. Oops. Is they're like daring to kiss each other.
All the things to fight.
What work together. She
knows
was
you.
bad in this case.
Kiss chicken. There's a good one for. Thank you. Kiss chicken. That's what I was trying to look for, but I couldn't think of it. Kiss chicken. Thank you. Good job.
Okay, so go back to trying to kiss each other then. Aww.
God, you guys are.
He's still there. He's all cast up. Oh my god.
All right. Ooh, man, guys, we did it. We made it through another live stream reaction. Or not live stream reaction, live editing, live reaction, edit, whatever. I told you I'm running out of brain power. So now I need to do all of the little fine-tune stuff for audio. And
you guys,
I need to do that. I need to do the thumbnail and get this uploaded. So thank you all so very much for hanging out today. Those of you that watched live, Rico, Pika, G56, who else was hanging out? And Underground Kings, of course, Zomki. I know you were hanging out for a while. Bag, everyone, really do appreciate the support and audience this time around. As always, like I said, we are reaching for 10,000 before the end of the year. So if you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button and help us reach it. Yeah, I'm going to finish this all up, get it uploaded. So hopefully within the next hour-ish, as long as YouTube doesn't take too long to process, this should be published. Thank you guys all so very much. Please do check out the rest of the content here on the Genreverse. All the reactions, the reviews. If you like horror movies, we did some horror movie reviews back in October. Did them last year as well. Look forward to next year's. LRMonline.com for all your other entertainment news. We literally cover everything, as you guys can see here. Horror, comics, geeky pop culture stuff, hoity-toity, Oscar bait. If you're into it, so are we. I've been Kyle, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.